guys, welcome or welcome back to the Blue Butterfly Tarot. Today we are looking into what is their next action towards you, and I've got two piles for you. This is pile number one, this is pile number two. Pile number one is this teal post-it, and pile number two is this yellow post-it. Take some time, see which pile or piles you feel intuitively called to. I do want to say this is a general reading. Take what resonates, leave the rest. If one pile's messages don't resonate, then choose the other. If both piles' messages don't resonate, then it just means that maybe there aren't any messages for you in this video, but I do hope that at least one of the piles' messages do resonate. Please be careful of scammers. I would never reach out to you asking you to follow, book a private reading, so just please be a little bit careful about that. My private readings are open right now. You can check the details in the description box below. I'm going to give you a few seconds to see which pile or piles you feel intuitively called to, and then I shall begin, alright? Hi, pile one. For those of you who chose the teal post-it, this is going to be your reading, alright? But before we get into your reading, let's just take some time to realign our energies. So close your eyes. Think of your person. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Alrighty, pile one. Before we get into what is their next action towards you, let's just take a look at what's going on between the two of you. So, got your oracle cards here. We have Truth Be Told. We have Oyster. We have Turtle. Okay. We have Hidden Tears. We have Emotional Distance. We have Cooking Together. Alright. Okay. Hold on, pile one. So right off the bat, I'm seeing this to be more of your person's energy, pile one, and this to be more of your energy. There's definitely heavy energies coming from both ends. You, I see, you've sort of climbed up. There's a lot of hidden tears. I mean, we've got the hidden tears actually coming out. So it looks like you've spent a lot of time feeling quite disappointed, feeling quite low about this connection. And it looks like you haven't really told anyone what you're going through. You haven't shown this person what you're going through. And it looks like right now you have just gone within. You don't really want to talk to anyone. You don't really want to be around anyone. And even if you are around people, it's because you're forced to be around people. On your person's end, they're also taking time to heal. Like both of you are taking time to heal from this connection, definitely. On your person's end, with the turtle, I see that they are trying to gain some sort of guidance about what's gone down between the two of you. Why is there so much of an emotional distance between the two of you? Would not be surprised if your person has started going to therapy, has started seeking professional help, or even just asking guidance from the universe, or if they are a religious person, then maybe reaching out to what they believe in and then trying to find details about that. Would not be surprised, because this is about gaining wisdom. This is about trying to understand what's gone down or what's been happening in this person's life. Your person too has been completely shut off. Like both of you are in actually very, very similar energies. Your person has been feeling cut off from you as well. And I think you cut off from this person because you felt cut off from them. So it's kind of that energy. With the cooking together, I sense that both of you are missing each other. You're missing the good times that you spent together. Both of you are not in an energy to speak to each other because there's something that needs to step out in the open, and it looks like both of you are afraid of what is going to be the consequences of that conversation. It looks like there are going to be some harsh truths that both of you need to understand, need to learn. The way that I see it, there are varied scenarios. Like you could even be in a connection with this person and maybe one or both of you are moving away. And so it's a conversation that both of you need to have, but you don't know how to have it because that conversation is going to be quite hard on both of you, and both of you need to have a reality check because of that conversation. Another scenario that I'm getting is that maybe one or both of you have moved on from this connection. You don't want this connection anymore. And there needs to be, and both of you recognize it, but there needs to be a conversation about that. Another scenario that's coming up, it doesn't have to resonate, but these are coming through to me, so I have to say it. Another situation that's coming up is maybe one or both of you have had certain realizations about your life or about the two of you. And again, you're unsure of how the other person's going to take it. And so both of you are kind of feeding off of each other's energy where you don't know when to have the conversation, or you don't know what to have the conversation about and how it's going to impact. And then both of you are just like shutting off until that conversation is happening. Common theme for all of you is that there is a conversation that's impending between the two of you, that both of you are right now either tiptoeing around that topic, or you are intentionally not wanting to talk about it because of the impact of that conversation. And both of you are in very similar energies. Common theme for all of you is that both of you are in very similar energies, and both of you are bracing for the hurt that is going to come from that conversation. That conversation is definitely a tough conversation. If that does not sound like you, like the conversation's light and happy, no, this is not your pile, all right? This is a conversation that it's going to be harsh on both of them, but you don't know how you're going to talk about it, or right now they're just not in an energy to have that conversation. But both of you are very aware of what's going to go down, and there's a lot of reminiscing happening about the good times, all right? So if this sounds like your pile, let's get into what is their next action towards you. What's Pile 1's person's next action towards Pile 1, please? Pile 1's person's next action towards Pile 1, please. Pile 1's person's next action towards Pile 1, please. Feel like going one more time? Yes, that's right. Alrighty, Pile 1. King of Pentacles in the feminine energy, Lovers, 8 of Swords, 2 of Cups, oof, 3 of Swords, heavy energies. Pile 1, I don't know what's going to happen, as in, with the energies, I know it's going to be something that's going to be heartbreaking for the two of you. I'm really sorry that both of you are going through this, but oof, this is heavy energies, Pile 1. Alright, so your person's been feeling very restricted because they're not able to have this conversation with you, and they know that it's suffocating the both of you for not having this conversation. Your person wants to have the conversation and they are going to initiate it. Your person is going to be the one, pile one. They're going to initiate it, but they're going to make sure that both of you are in energies where you respect the connection that you have, as well as this person comes forward in an energy where, despite how harsh that conversation is going to be, this person wants to remind the two of you of the good times that you've spent together, as well as the love that both of you have for each other. There's a very, very strong desire to keep the love between the two of you, despite how difficult this conversation is going to be. For some of you, this doesn't have to be a romantic partner as well. That's also another message that's coming through. This could be a platonic connection. This could be a familial connection. The common theme for all of you is that there is a difficult conversation coming up. And your person wants to free both of you from tiptoeing around that conversation, from ignoring that conversation and building frustration between the two of you. They want to end that. So they're going to free both of you from, how do I put this? Free both of you from the thought of that impending conversation. So they want to bring it into reality. That is what is going to be their next action. But at the same time, this is heavy energy. Hold on, I'm not going to lie. At the same time, they want to keep reminding how much love they have for you, how much they care for you, how much both of you have been there for one another, how both of you are strong together. Your person right now is bracing themselves for the pain of this conversation. They are gearing up. They're getting like kind of emotionally and mentally prepared. But in that preparation, your person is also overthinking, and they know the same thing is happening. Both of you could be mirroring each other. I would not be surprised. But they know that the more they delay having this conversation, the more both of you are going to like make it worse in your head. And that's not fair to both of you. And so right now, your person is a little bit, they're holding back, but there is all the intention to make the move and to bring whatever has been up in the air between the two of you, to ground that, so that both of you are not like, yes, the conversation is going to be very, very difficult, but at least both of you are not going to be making it even worse in your head and hurting yourselves. I don't know what the conversation is, Palwan, that is not coming through to me. It might be also because it's so varied out there, but whatever it is, your person is really, really bracing for it. It's a painful conversation. I'm sorry that both of you are in this situation. Your person has every intention to free both of you from what you're going through. And that is their next action towards you. To have that conversation while reminding, or at least coming from a place of love, care, and concern for you and this connection, and also for themselves as well. I'm just seeing if there are any additional messages. Your person feels that once this conversation happens, yes, it's going to be painful, but at least both of you are going to be at peace. That's the message that's coming through. Your person wants to build stability between the two of you by having this conversation. They want you to feel secure about something. And they know that this conversation is going to bring that about. It doesn't matter if the conversation's painful or it's not going to be the way that you hoped it would or both of you hoped it would, but at least there's going to be clarity between the two of you, and that is what your person intends. At least both of you know what the next steps are going to be. At least both of you know what you should do next for this connection. And so things are no longer going to be up in the air together. And your person knows that because things have been so up in the air, it's caused a lot of emotional distance between the two of you. And despite the emotional distance, I mean, we've got the Lovers coming out and the Two of Cups. Despite the emotional distance, your person's thinking about how to approach this situation in a way that is respectful to the connection that both of you have. There's a lot of gratitude for you, Halwan. A lot of gratitude that this person has for you, for this connection, for your role in their life. And they want to make sure that you know that. There's also a very, very deep resonance that this person feels for you. It's like, this conversation is going to be difficult, but they want to protect your heart. Their next action towards you, to have the conversation that is going to bring clarity, peace, and freedom for both of you. Or at least mental freedom, mental and emotional freedom is called to correct that. Your person's also reminiscing about the times that both of you spent together. Bright and happy days I'm getting. And looks like things have taken a turn. I'm also seeing the color palette changing as well, it looks like. Don't know how it went from such light energies to now so serious and dark, and they know you're sad, Halwan. I know that you might have tried hiding it, but they know you're sad. And a message that's coming through is that they want to hug you and tell you that they know this is difficult. But the way that I get it is there is no choice. And it has to go this way. The conversation has to happen and it has to go this way. Person feels very helpless, Palwan. This is very, very, I'm feeling so sad. Like my heart is just, I don't know, it's so heavy, and I know that it's not my energy. I know that it's your person's and probably yours too. So again, I'll say I'm really, really sorry that both of you are in this situation. And I wish for both of you to have the most peaceful outcome out of this situation. I am going to get you advice, all right? Pawan? Advice for Pawan, please. Advice for Pawan, please. About this situation. Advice for Pawan, please. When you are having this conversation, Pawan, come from a place where you tap into the happy memories that both of you have together. However you wish to react, or however you might be forced to react, pause and come from a place where you remember all the good times. Like harness that energy of all of your good times, harness all that energy and respond with that energy regardless of what is the current energy of that conversation. All right? It's going to be very difficult, I know that. But tap into the memories of your past. It looks like they are very, very happy memories. Tap into those energies. You can always tap into that. All right? And remember those as you choose to show up in this conversation. All right? Don't react to the current energy of the conversation. Respond with the energy of the beautiful memories that you have to the current energy of the conversation. All right? That is the first advice that's coming through. The second one, Pal 1, it looks like this conversation, regardless of what it leads to, right now between the two of you, it looks like long term, there is stability between the two of you. This is going to lead to stability between the two of you long term. Regardless of what is going to happen in the near future, it's all going to come together in a way that makes both of you feel stable about this connection and grounded about this connection. And I would not be surprised, because we have the Four of Wands coming up, that this conversation is necessary regardless of what happens. All right, both of you could decide to part ways. Both of you could decide to try whatever the conversation is. I don't know, it's not coming through to me. All right, but whatever the outcome of this conversation is, it looks like at some point it is part of the process to get into union, or at least have an opportunity of union with this person. And it doesn't have to be a romantic partner. It could even be like an opportunity for your connection to come back together to old times. So it looks like this is the process to get there. Which is why it's very, very important that you respond with the energy of the beautiful past memories that you have. Because in a way, you are aligning for that energy to come back. Oh wow, that's actually very beautiful, Pal 1. Right? So take some time to think about what we've just spoken with respect to the advice. All right? This is where I'll leave you for today, Pal 1. I really hope that this reading brought you the clarity, the comfort, as well as the confirmation you are looking for. I wish both of you the most peaceful outcome out of this situation. My private readings are open right now. If you'd like to check the details in the description box below, then you can absolutely do so. But if this is where you'd like to leave me, then I just wanted to say thank you so much for all the love and positive energy you've been sending my way, whether it's with like, share, subscribe, your comments, the tips that you send in, watching my page ads. Those are the ways that I feel your love and positive energy, and I'm really, really grateful for it. Pile number 1, you always have free will, all right? And if you're not happy with the outcome, it just means that your current energy is not aligned with what you want. And so if you want to get what you want, then all you have to do is align to the energy of what you want. All right? I felt like sharing that with you, and yeah, please take care, all right? I'll catch you in my next one. Bye-bye. Hi, Pal 2. For those of you who chose the yellow post-it, this is going to be your reading, all right? But before we get into your reading, let's just take some time to realign our energies. So close your eyes. Think of your person. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Alrighty, Pal 2. Let's take a look at your oracles, alright? So we have deep knowing, okay? We have alone time, we have cuddle time, we have hummingbird, we have horse, we have weekend trips, all right? How to? The way that I see it is, I see this to be more of your person's energy and this to be more of yours. Your person might be going within for a little while. I think it's just their process. I think every now and then this person likes to go within. And I think you know it too. And I'm not getting any conflict or anything. It just looks like on both ends, things are okay. It's just your person taking some time to go within. Your person's thinking a lot about you. How to it? This looks to me like a connection where both of you are very, very respectful of the time that you give each other. Both of you care a lot about each other, and both of you understand each other in a way that actually nobody gets you, you know? It's possible that you might be a little bit, you might overthink a little bit, Paltu. I do sense that energy coming from you. But if you tap into your intuition, you're very, very secure. It's like in those moments that you don't tap into your intuition, you might just get a little bit jittery about this connection or about where things are heading between the two of you. But the minute you tap into your intuition, it's like you're calm, you're fine, everything's okay. And you're like, yeah, okay, sorry for being dramatic. That's the energy that I get from you, you know, and I do get that, Patu, you're the kind of person like, you're okay, but you just, you know, you have to panic for a little bit before you get to be okay kind of energy coming from you, which is very, very sweet. And your person acknowledges that about you. And honestly, I think that they adore that about you, Patu. Your person right now, the way that I get it is maybe this person's just taken a weekend trip, maybe on a work trip, or this person's alone right now. Either getting different scenarios. So either this person likes to go within every now and then to work on their hobbies, to spend some time with themselves, just trying to understand themselves. This person could have gone for a spiritual retreat to do by themselves. I would not be surprised. This person might have gone on a weekend trip for work. This person could have maybe gone home to visit their family. And so right now you both are physically not together, but you are thinking of each other, thinking of the times that you're spending together. You could have gone on a trip somewhere else and your person's alone at home. That could also be the case over here. But common theme for all of you is that your person is spending time alone and away from you, but they're actually missing you. They're actually missing you a lot, Paltu. And so I would also not be surprised, Paltu, if your person's just maybe outside, I don't know, doing something in the garage and they've been gone for 3 hours and you've clicked on this reading saying, oh my gosh, I miss my person so much. I also would not be surprised, all right? That it could be even a span of a few hours as well, all right? So if that sounds like both of you and it looks like both of you are in a very, very good space in your connection, Paltu, I'm feeling very, very good energy coming from you, from your connection, from your person. So if that sounds like you and your person, Paltu, let's get into what is their next action towards you. And for some of you, honestly, if I'm gonna get this person is just gonna walk into the house, yeah, I'm probably gonna start laughing, all right? Because Paltu, I'll know, okay? I'll know that you're sitting inside the house and your person's out there and you're wondering, oh, what's his next action towards me, or what's their next action towards me? Sorry, no gender over here, but yeah, I will know, okay? I just wanted to tell you that, okay? Yeah, but very, very good energies. I'm feeling quite light and happy and giddy as well. So I think that, you know, both of you are in those energies right now. It's just that your person's missing you. That's the heavy energy that's coming through. So what is Paltu's person's next action towards Paltu? Yes. Okay. Paltu's person's next action towards Paltu. Eight of Swords. The person knows you overthink. How to. Two of Wands, Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, they do. The Hermit. Page of Wands, Six of Cups. All right. The person has a lot of cuddling on their mind. Pile 2. All right, so your person knows you're overthinking this. It's cute, Pile 2. I'm sorry I'm laughing, but it's very, very cute, okay? Your person knows you're waiting for both of you to be together. Your person knows that you might be overthinking. Your person knows that you might be feeling very jittery for being away from them, even if it's a span of an hour or two, or even a few days. And your person wants to close that gap. Your person doesn't want you to feel that way. They want to just come rushing in to you. And frankly, it looks like they're strategizing something for the two of you. Would not be surprised if your person plans a trip for both of you as well, or a trip could be as simple as maybe just stepping out of the house together, spending time together, walking in the park together, going grocery shopping together, driving each other to work. That's also another message coming. Like, this person wants to make up for the time lost that both of you could have spent together but didn't, and then they want to make sure that they go overboard with that. So this person will kind of like stick to you and make sure that both of you are doing everything together when both of you meet. I'm also getting this could be a long distance connection. That could also be a message that's coming through where you know that this person is always going to be there and everything's okay, but sometimes your anxious thoughts get better of you. But the minute you calm down and you tap into your intuition, you just know that this person is there for you. That's also another message that's coming through. Whatever it is, common theme for all of you is that your person knows you miss them. Your person knows that you are waiting for them. Your person knows that you might be overthinking a little bit, or you might be jittery about them being away from you, and they want to close the gap as soon as possible. And when they do close the gap, the physical distance between the two of you, yeah, they're going to go overboard in flooding you with just like sticking around with you. And they know that right now both of you have to have this time apart, or just physically be apart. But they're excited. They're excited about both of you coming and spending time with each other in person. There's a lot of cuddling coming your way. How to? That is the message that's coming through. Your person has very, very sweet feelings for you, Pal 2. It's like they know you inside out. They know exactly how you are going to be reacting to the situation. And they just want to cuddle you. They just want to protect you. They just want to hug you. They just want to make you feel safe. They want to calm your nervousness, your anxiety. And they're strategizing. Pal 2, they're strategizing for both of you to be physically together. It's very, very cute energies. And also very, very straightforward, Pal 2. Very, very straightforward energies coming there from your person. Hold on, I'm just seeing if there are any additional messages, but no, your person, for some of you, if this is a romantic connection, there's a lot of passion heading your way, by the way. Like, your person can't wait. And yeah, your person misses you. Pal 2, they miss you, and they know you're missing them as well. And it's like whatever they're doing, they wish that you were there right beside them, but they know that right now it's not possible. But they keep wishing for it. And it's sweet. It's really sweet. Pile 2, what is their next action towards you? To bridge the gap between the two of you, to physically be near you and stick to you, to a point where you might be like, oh, okay, yeah, bye. But no, this person's going to be like, no, I'm going to be with you. You said you wanted me to be around you, and so I am going to be around you. I would not be surprised if your person has that kind of energy about them. Your person adores you. Pal 2, this is very, very sweet energies that's coming through, but also very, very straightforward. Shall I see what's any additional information that wants to come out? Any additional information that wants to come out? Okay. Yeah, I would not be surprised if you receive a message from this person right now, like after this reading, because there's a heavy desire on your person's end to reach out to you, to talk to you. In a way, for them, that's kind of like closing the gap between the two of you, but would not be surprised. The way that I'm getting with the Five of Swords, how to, it's going to be like you will have to like shoo this person away from you when the two of you come physically together. Like, this person will not let you go. They will not leave your sight. You will have to physically shoo them away if you don't want to be around them. And that's like a little bit of, your person definitely has a sense of humor about you. But that's the energy that's coming from them. And the way that they're saying it is, you know, it doesn't matter if my person, that's you, Pal 2, has to like shoo me away, I will be sticking to them. And yeah, your person is counting down. Pal 2, they're counting down to when both of you are going to be together. That's where I think the deep knowing comes in between the two of you. Both of you know that things are going to be okay. It's just right now you can't be physically together, but you're together in spirit. And everything's okay between the two of you. Would not be surprised if this is two best friends who have been separated by distance as well. Would not be surprised if this is a familial connection as well, where there's just a lot of love between the two of you, and you might be worried about how they are on their own, and your person knows it as well. And both of you are counting down for when you're going to meet again. Would not be surprised if this is also a connection where two people who've not yet confessed their feelings to one another but are missing each other. Would not be surprised if that's the case as well. Varied situations coming through, but all in all, both of you have a lot of love, respect, care, concern for each other. Both of you don't like that there is a little bit of a physical distance going on. And both of you can't wait for when you both are going to be together again. And yeah, it's very, very sweet energies coming through, Pal 2. Shall I get you one advice? Let's get you one advice, all right? One advice for Pal 2, please. Nine of Swords, sorry, and Knight of Wands. Your person's coming. How to, if you've been worried about when or how, don't worry. Your person has got it all sorted out, all right? Or at least they're working towards that. And they are coming, all right? I know that you might be worried about them. You might be worried about this connection. And I know it's easy for me to say don't worry, but if you can't trust in the situation, Pal 2, trust your person. That's the message that's coming through, all right? Sometimes it's difficult to trust the situation. Yes, completely understandable. But trust that your person's going to figure out a way. Trust that your person has got it handled. That I'm sure you can, right? Because we got deep knowing here. So shift your focus away from the situation and shift it on your person, all right? Like shift what you're thinking of. Like, so if you're thinking too much about what's going wrong in the situation or why are things not happening, then shift your focus, because the reason why you are focused so heavily on that situation is because you're unable to trust it, and that's okay. That's normal, right? So shift your focus to this person that you are, like, you care so much about and that you have such sweet feelings for. Trust them, all right? I'm sure you'll be able to once you tap into your intuition. Trust them, all right? Shift that focus a little bit. Change what you are trying to trust, and that's when you will find that peace and relief within yourself, all right? How to? Beautiful advice coming through there. This is where I'll leave you. How to? My private readings are open right now. You can check the details in the description box below. But if this is where you'd like to leave me, then I just wanted to say thank you so much for allowing me to read for you, How to? And I really hope that this reading brought you the clarity, the confirmation, as well as the comfort you are looking for. And I also wanted to say thank you so much for all the love and positive energy, that you've been sending my way, whether it's with a like, share, subscribe, comments, the tips that you send in, watching my page ads. Those are the ways that I feel your love and positive energy. And yeah, I'm going to take that as a sign that your person's really, really, they're keen on being with you. And that's just a burst of energy coming from them. And we did get the Knight of Wands for them as well. So yeah, Pal 2, please take care, all right? And yeah, I'll catch you in my next one. Bye-bye.